Society channel. Today I am going to be doing a book review on the book by Daymond John titled The Power of Broke. And for those of you that don't know, Daymond John is a star on ABC's Shark Tank. He is the founder of FUBU. He's a business mogul. He's a fashion expert, investor. He's a jack of all trades. So in this book, The Power of Broke, he talks about his humble beginnings, and he talks about how, the lack of money and him having a lack of money, how that made him and forced him to actually be creative and work out creative, come up with creative solutions to solve the issues that he was dealing with within his business. I remember in the book reading that he was from New York. So, in New York, he had a van, and he would go to, I believe it was like fashion expos, and he would pack a bunch of his shirts in the van, and he would go sell his shirts at different expos. And it's just a lot of creative things that he did, these are ideas that he had to come up with because he didn't have the money. And he couldn't just throw money at the issue. And he believes that throwing money at an issue isn't always the best thing. He feels that it's wise to come at the issue or attack the issue from a standpoint of, okay, how can I address this issue without having to throw money at it? And the rating on this book, I'll give this book a 4 out of 5 stars, simply because I was able to gain something from it. And with my ratings, because I'm starting to learn that I do enjoy books. So it's easier for me to give books that I gain insight from a high rating. Some people may give this book a 3 out of 5 stars. It just depends on what they take or what they got from the book. But for me, I feel like you can give it a 3.9 out of 5 stars or 4 out of 5 stars. I believe that it's written well. And you can tell that in this book he's talking. It's like you're speaking with him. If he uses slang in real life, then he may use slang in this book. When he's being professional, it's like he'll be professional as well in the book. And you can see where the substance of him is in the book. Like, you can actually see that he's writing the book as he like he would tell you himself what he is saying. So it does give you that that piece of him. He does bring his true self out into the book. And in the book, he actually has different entrepreneurs, different people's story in the book. So you get to see how they use or they leverage their power of broke mindset, which is being creative because you don't have the money to do something mindset, to expand their business, because money is not always the issue. What is your issue? Focus on what is your issue, whether it be advertising, whether it be you're not keeping track of your you're not keeping track of your finances, or things that you can do in-house. Maybe it's your employees, something. Try to focus on what is the problem, and not just how can money fix this problem, but how can I come up with a creative solution to fix this problem. And that's what he speaks about in this book. He also talks about, he has shark points, and I'll just share what SHARK stands for. So the S is set a goal. H is homework. The A is adore what you do. The R is remember, you are the brand. And K is keep swimming. So those are, his sharp points. And each entrepreneur that he has in this book, he'll compare them to his sharp points. So he'll give them a sharp point, and he'll expand on what they did and how they did it. And for me, I feel like it was a good read because I did get something from it. I got from it that you don't necessarily have to throw money at every problem that you have. And if you are less fortunate in terms of money, then that actually might be a benefit to you, because now you have to come up with a more creative solution than your competition. If your competition has more money than you, that means you'll have to work that much harder to keep up with them. You'll have to do your research. You have to know your customers more. You have to know each and every little detail of your craft that you're in, simply because you don't have the money to just throw at things. You'll have to actually know what you're talking about. You'll have to know what it is that you're trying to do. You have to know who it is that you're trying to reach. Know your customers. Know your supporters. You'll have to know each and every moving part. Know each and every moving part about your business, simply because you don't have the money to kick back and relax. And I thought that was very insightful. It's very helpful for me. Very helpful for me at this point in time, because I don't have the money to just throw at my business. So I have to approach everything with a creative mindset. And also, with this book, I'm able to take some of the things that they did in this book and implement them with my business. Maybe it was a way somebody promoted their business, or maybe it was a pitch that somebody gave that I can take and kind of create it into my own pitch, or create it into my own promotions method, to where my business takes off. So for me, it was a good read. I feel like this may be a book that's geared towards entrepreneurs, but I feel like anybody can really read it. If you're interested in having a more creative mind, The Power of Broke talks about leveraging that. So that concludes my book review on Daymond John's The Power of Broke. Thank you all for watching, and if you've read this book, if you have any comments, any insights, or any things like that, thoughts about the book, post them down below. Let me know what you thought of the book. Let me know what you gained from the book, and let me know if the book helped you at all. So once again, thank you all for watching.